Hey, well, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in the lab. Cause it's nice weather outside. I can do what I do for you, where I like to do it from my lab. Today, right as the 25 we live by, you know it's Funk Week, countdown to George's Friday. So every day I got something funky for you. It's all about the funk this week. Let's go. Rather than 25 we live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. Life lessons, even when they funky. I'm giving them. I'm hoping and I appreciate you coming in and receiving them. But I hope they're working for you. That's what I give them to you for. That you can use them when they work for you. Let's go. Today, right thinkers, let's talk about I was the pusher insurance man for the funk back in the day. What you talking about? What that mean? Yeah, you know, I got to give it to you. I break it down for you. You understand it. Once I get going, we do that. But right now, let's do the mission statement. My mission, right thinking mission, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain that goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. And that's the goal of all right thinkers, to know who you are for yourself. Let's go. And the question, know thyself, is directed to everybody who believes they know themselves. Got something for you. Know thyself is the question. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but know that they know not is simple. I can teach you too, and that's why I do what I do for you. Now, if you're that person who knows not and believe that you know, you're dangerous to yourself and others. I will avoid you. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritual asleep. I got that covered too. I can wake you up. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I got the knowledge that'll wake you up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons actually reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my out be true. You got to have balance in your life, even when you're funking. Yes, it's all about the funk this week. And the cup this time we talking about, yeah, I was the pusher insurance man for the funk. When I was in my mid-70s, from 76 to 80, all funk, non-stop, total funk, all the way. Let me just break it down for you. All right. Yeah, back in the day, I was the pusher insurance man for the funk. I sold everyone I could on the funk. I was going to convert you to be a funker. I'm laughing about it now. But it was a goal to get everybody to be funky. You know, you came to my house, you better be funky, okay? And when you left, I made sure you was. If not, you at least high. All right, here you go. I told you, if you was a funketeer, you covered. Like the Christians believe in the blood of Jesus, I use funk as a concept of religion. And I knew that if you kept it real and been honest with yourself, that you would be rewarded. I didn't know nothing about God blessings and all that good stuff, but I had a concept that I just perfected for myself and I put it to use. That's the main thing. If your beliefs are yours, you can bring them to life. You can manifest whatever you believe. You are what you believe. And I believe back then I was the show pushing man for the funk, and I was pushing it. Sorry about that, but I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Alright. Now, funk was my religion. Okay? That made George was God. A funk. Yeah, understand that. I've always been able to conceptualize and symbolically use things for my better benefit, or to better myself with a concept that I can use and motivate me, move me along, so to speak. So that's what it's all about. They call it faith and belief. I know. I just put it to use. That's called right thinking. And back at the time, it was called P-Funk, being funky. Insurance was your knowledge you gained from learning about funk. He gave you knowledge. He gave you information. I understood it, so it made a world of sense to me. So I just passed it on to my little workers. I had working for me. We all had funky names. We all had nicknames, but that's all cause of George in the funk. Being a follower of funk, you was assured with what? Knowledge of self. You knew who you was. You were just jamming and having a good time. Conceptually, that was what we did. Now, when you were funking, you were covered by what? Being real with thyself. Funk was just real. From my definition, we was all being real with each other on a concept of following George Clinton's concepts of Parliament Funkadelic. We done went out of space. We done went underwater. We done did it all conceptually. So that's the lesson. When you funking, you're being for real. And you get funk blessing. And I didn't know that. Again, everything was funk. You can call funk Christ and it'd be the same thing. If you substitute funk for Christ, it wouldn't be no different. Okay? I'm just saying. And if you act on them things, you manifest what you believe, it's the same thing. Alright? The power within you to do whatever you think you can do. That's what it's all about. Funk being a way of life, you would want to be covered by what? Funk God. Funketeers are true followers of the funk concepts. We're believers in the funk. He done took us out of space. He done gave us names. He done gave us all this good stuff. And I was just holding on for the ride. I was just enjoying the ride. And I'm still holding on and I'm still enjoying the ride. I'm going to enjoy it more Friday. Okay, if it's coming to an end that way, I'll be there. Okay, that's the name of the game. Where am I now? Here you go. Oh, when you serve yourself, a.k.a. God, funk God, you're keeping it real. I call it my yacht now. Okay? Keeping it real in my yacht, same thing. Again, all you got to do is conceptualize and symbolically put it in perspective where it can work for you and you can use it. That's what teaching concepts is all about. Same thing with theory. Theology is the same thing. Funk is life lessons from a wise man who lived the life that he sung and talked about. I did the same thing. I brought my fantasies to reality. That's what he taught me. That's what I did. Now the question is, well, what's funk insurance? Just like God's blessings. If you live right and do right, you'll be blessed. If you funked and you was on funk, you got your funk now. Funk insurance is you knowing yourself from a funky point of view. I was P-Funk. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm pure real. When I went to college, my professor asked me, why you want to be called P-Funk? Funk is a state of... yeah, I know Funky Wagner's definition. That ain't my definition. When I broke it down for him, he called me P-Funk. Respectfully. That's what you do. When you know yourself, you can present yourself, and the person has to respect that, if nothing else. Okay, there you go. That's why that's funk insurance. I told you funk is real life insurance. Is the benefits of living funky, you will be the best you while you're keeping it real with yourself. I done been through mental institution, prison, the streets, college, and I'm still the same dude. That's funky. That's keeping it real. Okay? That's being assured that if I do that, I'm good. Insurance, man, for the funk. Why? I am the beneficiary. There you go. My insurance of funk came when I used it to get through my rough and tough times in life. And in every scenario, in every situation, funk was the common denominator that got me through. I pledge allegiance to the funk. Trust me. Same way I pledge allegiance to Maya and my Egyptian gods. Why? Because they work for me. I use them the way it's intended, and I'm backing them. Why? Same thing, I'm backing the funk. It worked. Sorry about that. I'm not here to laugh. I can holler as loud as I want. Why? Ain't nobody here to say nothing. Right? That's why it's mine. Here you go. Let me wrap this up. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm getting a little long, but I'm having fun. I hope you are. And learning something in the meantime. Remember, there's a message here. Let's go. Being true to funk, aka yourself, is being true to your higher self. I served God and didn't even know it, but I put a God there to serve that kept me in due bounds, that kept me straight and narrow, that kept me real, kept me grounded. Stuff that I made up within myself. Nobody told me. I didn't know. I wasn't following nobody else. I was doing what I thought was best for me. Funk was my religion. Dr. Funkenstein was my God, and I listened to him, and I obeyed the funk commands. And look where I'm at now. Still funkin'. Alright, I was a follower of the characters. My favorite one back today, Mood Control from Funkadelic. Okay? Every album had a character, and every character had a message. I just used them and worked them through. Mr. Wiggles here on roller skates and the yo-yo, one slithering idiot. That was me also. Okay, I just took all the characters and I weaved them into my lifestyle and, did it. My old man was Rumpelstiltskin, walking around 1,000 megaton bomb in his butt, meaning he would explode any minute. Yeah, he was a hothead. That's another story, another lesson, but yeah, I even gave him a funk name. Everybody had names, I'm trying to tell you. All right, here you go. Now, I learned the concepts of all the funk characters. Star Child, Listen, Sir Nose, Glory, all of them. Tribulation, yeah, all of them. I've seen a person one day have my hat on and said P-Funk. Lady come in the VA and said, "What do you know about P-Funk?" You need to know about him. You know, it's also, yeah, barbershop, yeah, doo-wop, yeah. Oh, okay, cool, thank you. So, it's like being a Mason. If you're traveling, you got that ring on, you telling people who you are, and you're willing to be tried to find out if you really are who you say you are. It's called being tried, never denied, and willing to be tried again. Funketeers, I helped Johnny Kelly, which is the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna check your shit. If you claim to be a funketeer, I know the questions to ask to find out if you're really down or if you just faking the funk and make your nose grow. A lot of y'all did that. It's okay. Here you go. Now, I didn't just listen to the songs. Again, I lived them. I brought the characters to my life. Delusions of grandeur. Alright, I lived in my own funk world of funk. Now I know what I was doing was a little different concept, but it still worked. Why? Because I kept myself. I did things that I knew was best for me. That's right thinking. When you do what's best for you, that's right thinking. There is no right or wrong way to be a right thinker unless you don't do what you think you should do. That's wrong thinking. But acting on what you know is what you should be doing. Last one, P-Funk, a.k.a. Master of Funk, a.k.a. of yourself. Again, unbeknownst to me, I was master myself, being my best self, respecting a higher authority. I didn't do religion, I did funk. Again, I'm a master, a.k.a. Master P, of myself with the use of funk intelligence, a.k.a. funk knowledge. I'm a master of that also. Did that first before I got all this. I've been a master of funk. All right, P-Funk is me, and I am he. Just like God and I are one, my Father and I are one, funk and I are one. So I'm in the same communication line, the same way as my man George. I'm a real funketeer. Why? I live by the funk to this day. I'm still funky. P-Funk thinking, right? Where you think it come from? And after my show, like my show go on, I got George right behind me. I feel good about that. All right, here you go. You can only master something by putting in the work over a period of time. That means you got good at it. Hence, master. Last one, P-Funk, is a master of funk, and now a master of right thinking philosophy also. I'm still doing what I always do. Teaching and bringing it to you real. I got more for you. The week is just beginning. I'll be back.